This morning we've got a 2007 Chrysler Sebring. The left front window motor regulator has gone out. The window pretty much dropped into the door. When you hit the switch, you can still hear it trying to work, but the cable itself is starting to bind up, making a trash compactor noise. I'm going to show you how to remove the door panel, and then we're going to get to removing the regulator itself and go ahead and replacing it. At this point, we're going to go ahead and remove the little plastic access plugs here and here to get to the T20 screws to hold the panel in place. Simple little flat screwdriver to pop them off. There we go. We're also going to need to go ahead and remove this plastic trim piece right here because of the way it overlaps the door panel. Simple plastic trim stick. Grab the corner, pop it off, and you get that done. At this point, what we're going to do, we're going to get up under the door panel. We're going to wedge our plastic trim stick up under it, and we're going to go ahead and pop it loose. You'll hear the snaps. The snaps is nothing wrong with just the releasing of the fasteners. We're going to need to go ahead and disconnect all the electrical connectors that go to the main switch, as well as the door handle release cable. Alright, so now we've got the door panel out of the way. You can see the window motor in this location. This whole plastic panel right here will have to be removed. The regulator is mounted on the back side. So at this point, we've got 8 10mm bolts that go around the perimeter of the plastic door insert. We also have 3 Torx bolts that hold the latch assembly on. We also got 4 T20 Torx screws that hold the speaker on. The way this assembly comes out is with the latch. The latch is part of a plastic bracket behind it. You've got to undo the rods from the handle on the outside. It does well to go ahead and unhook all the electrical, pull the harness to the side instead of taking it loose from the door jamb opening. Just go ahead and unhook it from the panel, lay it to the side. Now what we need to do next is take the speaker out so that we can gain access to the glass on the regulator so that we can unhook the glass from the regulator, maneuver it out of the way, out of the car, so that we can then start removing the plastic insert. At this point, we're going to remove the glass from the car. I could just show it removed, but there's actually a few steps that you have to take care of. The glass itself has 2 holes drilled on the bottom edge, and the regulator has 2 tracks. 2 plastic tracks that go up and down on the metal track have 2 plastic hooks. So of course those 2 plastic hooks go inside deep holes on the glass. So when you install it, you push down, it snaps in. That's the catch is going through the hole. So to remove it, you got to be careful. If you pry the wrong way, you can shatter the glass. I've had that happen once to me. The best thing you can try to do is reach up inside the panel, grab a hold of the plastic white track assembly with the latch, pull back as much as you can. You're still going to have to use a tool to help push the finger back more. Once you get it released, pull it downward. Do the same to the other side, and then the glass can be removed so that you don't damage it while you're working on the car, which is what I'm going to do now. Here are the plastic holes I was mentioning. I mean, not the plastic holes, the holes go through the glass that the plastic hook goes through. It's time to go ahead and remove the plastic panel insert that has the latch and the regulator in there. We've gone ahead and pulled all the wiring out so that we now can get to it. Now the trick is you're going to have to pick up, tilt the bottom outward, and pull it out. And here's your regulator. Here and here. Motor mounts on the back side. We have nothing wrong with our motor though. So we're just going to replace the regulator. You will have to unbolt this. You've got 3 Torx bolts here. One here and here for this side of the regulator. One here. And there will be one up under this control module. Once you remove this out of the way, you can get to that. And it's just a matter of mounting it, putting the bolts back in, motor, and reinstalling just like we did. Here are the 2 rods that you will be taking loose that mount to the handle on the outside. They just twist slightly and pull out. So when you go back in, you need to work the latch into the door cavity, go up, push the bottom in, and drop slightly. You put your bolts back in, and then you pretty much got it all back together. And then it's time for the glass. Thank you for watching the video. If there's any videos that you would like to see, feel free to let me know. And if time permits and the vehicle comes in, I'll try to make one for you. Thank you.